Wahala no dey finish for dis our country. My people, Nigeria don turn full-blown Nollywood drama again after our sister Natasha Akpoti don give big wotowoto to Senate President Akpabio after dem reject her petition inside Senate. In February, Natasha Akpoti been accused Senate President Akpabio of sexual harassment, alleging that he made unwelcoming advances towards her. She claimed that after rejecting those advances, Akpabio retaliated by denying her some, legislative privileges. See, it be like say, if you no get connection for this country, your matter go just buy for one corner. Natasha don't talk say, go better if we, as in we Nigerians, allow bad behavior they sweep under the carpet. But as usual, Senate don't agree. Mba, then throw away the petition like say na old akara paper. My people, yeah, but wait, if them no fit address this kind serious matter for Senate, Wetin can be our hope as Nigerians? If women no fit, talk her through for high place, how it go, be for ordinary citizens? This one get as e be, you get as e be. I beg, before we continue, make una like this video, subscribe and press that notification bell, because now here we go dey break all the wasbos where they no one make you hear. So now make we enter main clip, make una see as it take happen. Don't forget to drop your thoughts for comment section. It be like say Wahala still dey cook for this matter. So take a look.
To the good and virtuous people of Kogi Central, I beg to differ that this matter is sub judice, and I stand on privilege 10, order 10, which is on privileges.
Sorry.
Dear Senate President, please, with due respect, do you mind? I have raised an order 10, privileges, sir, please. It's my right, Senate President. Order 10 on privileges, please. I believe, and please, would you stop turning off my microphone? I represent people, and I represent women who have been silenced. So permit me to speak without my microphone being silenced, dear sir, President of the Nigerian Senate. Order 10 on privileges.
Coincidentally, I'm hearing...
Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he or she shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that the contempt of breach of privilege has been committed. I stand and I believe herefore, sir, that your denial, your refusal to accept and treat my petition before the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges and Abuse of my privileges, and I say forth that this matter is not before the court. The matter before the court is on the defamation and cyberbullying statements made by your special assistant on new media, Mr. Patrick Conform, who addressed my decent outfits as transparent, thereby depicting that I walk sedulously and naked to the chambers. That is the nature of the petition of the case in court. This petition, sir, has never been filed. The petition that alleges, or should I say, accuses you of making sexual harassment moves, abusing your office, and making malicious obstructions to my legislative functions has not been tendered anywhere before, no courts in Nigeria. So, sir, I would appreciate if you kindly accept my petition and forward same to the Ethics and Privileges Committee so it could be treated. Thank you, sir.
You're the Chief Whip of the Senate. Your point of order is sustained. Yes, the Civil Senator,
some of us are elderly in this chamber. Order 42. By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. Mr. Senate President, before I say what I want to say, I want to refer you to Psalm 39, Psalm 34, line 19, which reads thus: Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him from them all. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to his rescue each time. Mr. President, I want to bring up a case that happened when when my former governor was the Minister of Federal Republic. Mr. President, I want to say this because my former governor is also going to bring a petition on the allegation that Senator Natasha alleged when he was a minister that steal me.
Your mic.
Yes, thank you. And if this is what is happening about character, then we have to expose the character of a petitioner. Mr. President, I am coming officially with a petition from my former governor on the allegation that he sold Ajakuta steal me when he was a minister, and Senator Natasha was the one that alleged as at that time. And as of today, Mr. President, Ajakuta steal me is still.
Raise a petition under Order 40. A petition may only be presented to the Senate by a senator who shall affix his or her name at the beginning thereof. The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements. And I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of this Senate. So if it may please you, I would humbly step forward and lay this petition. Thank you.
You may proceed. Distinguished colleagues, this petition is hereby referred to the Committee on Code of Conduct, Ethics and Public Petitions to revert to the Senate as soon as practicable.
Petition.
Any other petition? Yes, this is Senator.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, my name is Mohamed Taib Monguno. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. Mr. President, distinguished senators, it was pursuant to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is the grand norm of the land, that gave us the power to regulate our proceedings. And pursuant to the provision of the Constitution, which gave us powers to regulate our proceedings, we gave ourselves these rules in order to regulate our proceedings. Any deviation from these rules in guiding our proceedings is an invitation to chaos and anarchy. And as such, the Senate will jealously stamp its feet with a view to jealously guarding and protecting the sacred provisions of our rules. And our rules clearly state in a very clear and unambiguous language.
This is Senator Mongodo. I would like you to read the rule you are talking about. I'm sure even our colleagues who are here to observe the proceedings also have their rules in their parliament.
Thank you.
So read the provision.
Yes, I'm just laying foundation for what for my ultimate destination. And my ultimate destination is that our rules in very clear and unambiguous terms in Rule 40 and specifically Rule 7 states that Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. And for your information, Mr. President, distinguished senators, this matter is sub judice before our court. The petitioner, Senator Natasha, has gone to court in respect of this matter, and also the wife of the Senate President has equally gone to court in respect of this matter. So this matter is sub judice, and therefore the Senate is stopped, doesn't have the jurisdiction to entertain this matter. And therefore the ruling by Mr. President that this matter should be referred to the Public Petitions Committee is ab initio not necessary. It's not required ab initio, because it is an aberration for the Senate President to rule on that when our rule clearly and in an unambiguous term states that once matters are in court, the Senate does not have jurisdiction to entertain that matter. That is my submission.
Rule 40 of the Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended clearly states that yes, Rule 41, that a petition.
And also an addendum to the effect that of Rule 40 also clearly and in an unambiguous terms states that no senator may present to the Senate a petition signed by himself or herself. Though the said himself, it includes herself based on the rules of interpretation. And this petition that was presented by Senator Natasha was signed by herself, which is also in gross contravention of our Senate rules. It has to be her constituents or any other Nigerian.
Distinguished colleagues, let us finish with Senator Manguno's order. Senator Neda, let us finish with Senator Manguno's order. Senator Oduagan, please let's finish with Manguno's order. The order referred to by Senator Manguno, who also served for 12 years as a member of the House of Representatives, 16 years, and was also a chief whip for 8 years, and at the time chairman of the Judiciary and Legal Matters. Is very pertinent and relevant. For those of you who may have doubts, after this you can request from the clerk the standing orders of the Senate and look at Rule 40, sub Rule 4 and sub 7. Rule 40 says that a petition can be presented by any senator who may also wish, in other words, if a petition passes through a senator, that senator can go ahead to affix his name at the beginning of the petition. Order 44 says no senator may present to the Senate a petition signed by himself. Order 40, Rule 7 says Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. Before I rule, I would like to hear the opinion of Senator Natasha Akpoti regarding the rules.
Thank you very much, Senate President, and to the good and virtuous people of Kogi Central. I beg to differ that this matter is sub judice. And I stand on privilege 10, order 10, which is on privileges.
Sorry.
No, dear Senate President, please, with due respect, do you mind? I have raised an order 10, privileges, sir, please. It's my right, Senate President. Order 10 on privileges, please. I believe, and please, would you stop turning off my microphone? I represent people, and I represent women who have been silenced. So permit me to speak without my microphone being silenced, dear sir, President of the Nigerian Senate. Order 10 on privileges.
Coincidentally, I'm hearing...
Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he or she shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that the contempt of breach of privilege has been committed. I stand and I believe herefore, sir, that your denial, your refusal to accept and treat my petition before the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges and Abuse of my privileges, and I say forth, that this matter is not, not before the court. The matter before the court is on the defamation and cyberbullying statements made by your special assistant on new media, Mr. Patrick Conform, who addressed my decent outfits as transparent, thereby depicting that I walk seductively and naked to the chambers. That is the nature of the petition of the case in court. This petition, sir, has never been filed. The petition that alleges, or should I say, accuses you of making sexual harassment moves, abusing your office, and making malicious obstructions to my legislative functions has not been tendered anywhere before, no courts in Nigeria. So, sir, I would appreciate if you kindly accept my petition and forward same to the Ethics and Privileges Committee so it could be treated. Thank you, sir.
You're the Chief Whip of the Senate. Your point of order is sustained. Yes, this is Senator.
Some of us who are elderly in this chamber for posterity. This matter is already in court from both sides, and there have been a ruling of an injunction which restrained the Senate from interfering in this matter. I saw it today. The issue of this particular petition, we have already ruled. Yes. I will put the gavel down. Therefore, the observance of the rules of the Senate, Section 47 and the other sections that have been quoted by my learned brother there, should be the responsibility of that committee. So, close the matter, hand over to the committee, then the committee will be privileged to look at the rules and then take whatever decision is appropriate under our rules. So there's no need to extend this issue. It will be more damaging to this institution and to us.
Leader, your point of order is sustained. The Senate actually referred her matter, not because I was not aware of the provisions of the rule, I was, but you see, because when people are watching from outside, they will not know that we are guided by, I will call it laws, allowed by the Nigerian Constitution for us to make. I sustain your point of order. I've also sustained that of the observation of the former leader of the Nigerian Senate, the senior Senator Abdullahi. So, Senate Leader, please. Senate Leader. I will take all points of order. I will take all. Everybody must be given a right to speak, but not on this matter. Senate Leader, whether I like it or not, you are the next person I'm calling. Because we are, no, please, Senate Leader, can we proceed with our day's proceedings?
Mr. President, and very distinguished colleagues, unfortunately, I am not sure any of us had ever envisaged that a day like this will come in the life of the 10th Senate. But it has come. And we still have to do what we have to do in overriding public interest. Because it's not about the single Senator Natasha and the Senate President. It's about the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I urge all our colleagues to note two things. One, Order 40, sub 4, says no senator bringing a petition shall be the author. The essence of this rule is to allow us as elected representatives of the people, senators, to present and make petitions on behalf of our constituents. The alternative to that is the matter of privilege, Order 10. That's what we can do. Not to bring a petition. Mr. President, I sympathize with you. As a man being accused of sexual harassment, I am not going to comment on that because there will be an ample opportunity for the relevant authorities to deal with that. But I know, dear colleagues, that the single Senator Natasha went to court on a matter, then appeared on Arise TV on another matter, talking about sexual harassment. And the wife of the President of the Senate, Mrs. Akpabio, on behalf of the family, the children, went to court, and parties have been served on allegation of sexual harassment. So it is important for the public to know, and also our observers, including our foreign observers, who are also parliamentarians from the United Kingdom, to know that political as this matter can be, we cannot be emotional about it. We are guided by two things. Actually, three different things. We are guided by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, Section 60 of which says we shall regulate our procedure. Secondly, we are guided by the rules of this Senate. Yes. Section 40, subsection 4, of which also says no senator shall personally sign a petition to be laid before this Senate. It's not about committee of ethics. It's not about waiting for the committee to take a decision. It's about whether this matter is right to be referred to the committee. Mr. Senate President, you were being emotional because you didn't want to be seen as trying to stop this allegation. That's why you even allowed it to be referred. The Senate erred by referring it to the court. It's not competent to stand before the Senate. That is the issue. It was signed by the most distinguished Senator Natasha Akpoti, for whom I have a lot of respect. We cannot rewrite our rules because of anyone, and we'll be setting a dangerous precedent. Number 3, other than constitution of the rules, the Senate is guided by customs and conventions, parliamentary customs and conventions. In all of this, Mr. President, this petition cannot stand for 2 reasons. One, the issues and allegations of sexual harassment are already issued before the court. And 2, because it is defective. The petition is defective and it's a violation of Order 40, subsection 4 of our rules. And in view of this, Mr. President, I just want to say that there is no way we can accept this petition. And having said this, Mr. President, may I then most respectfully, since we have said we should go to the next order of the day, may I then respectfully urge our colleagues that we proceed to an executive session.
Questions are noted. You will not move a formal motion to that. But sorry, before you go there, I don't want to appear to have shut out any senator.
Yes, sir.
Senator Cyril, first.
Yes, sir. I am coming under Order 42. By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there will be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. Mr. Senate President, before I say what I want to say, I want to refer you to Psalm 39, Psalm 34, line 19, which reads thus: many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him from them all. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to his rescue each time. Mr. President, I want to bring up a case that happened when when my former governor was the Minister of Federal Republic. Mr. President, I want to say this because my former governor is also going to bring a petition on the allegation that Senator Natasha alleged when he was a minister that Ajakuta steal me.
Your mic.
Yes, thank you. And if this is what is happening about character, then we have to expose the character of a petitioner. Mr. President, I am coming officially with a petition from my former governor on the allegation that he sold Ajakuta steal me when he was a minister. And Senator Natasha was the one that alleged as at that time. And as of today, Mr. President, Ajakuta steal me is still
Senate leader.
In peace. Dear Senate President, I say this. Never did I accuse fire me of sexually me. I never found myself critical here.
Can anybody
Respect.
move it now? Move it.
let everybody talk. Who wants to say magana? Point of order. Let's go into the business. Forget this. Mr. President, I rise to second the motion moved by the is no motion, no motion.
Leader of the Senate.
Somebody back.
Leader of the Senate. Leader of the Senate. I'll plead with you to allow your motion to be in abeyance. The Senate can at any time go into executive session. But we have a lot of visitors in the gallery. If you go into executive session, we'll be telling them to leave us. So let us go into the business of the day.
Thank you.